Hello and welcome to our Comm100 Q1 2026 product recap. My name is Maria Fielder and I'm the Director of Learning, Training and Development here at Comm100. For the next little while, I'll be sharing some great improvements that have been made to the Comm100 platform across the many different products that we offer. So stick around to learn more and ensure that you are making the most of your Comm100 account. In today's webinar, we'll provide a quick overview of some Comm100 2025 platform highlights, just in case you missed them. We know we made a lot of improvements, and folks may be quite busy, so miss notifications or communications that we've made about those. After that, we'll move on to some of the key product updates for Q1 of 2026. We'll then finish off by providing a sneak peek of what's coming up in Q2. Remember that what you see in your Comm100 environment may vary depending on the Comm100 plan that you have with us. If you're curious to know more regarding anything that you see today, feel free to reach out to your account manager, chat with us on the Comm100 live chat, or email us at support@comm100.com, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. In 2025, AI was on everyone's lips, and we wasted no time in improving and adding to our existing AI products. The Comm100 AI agent delivers 24/7 instant and intelligent support by naturally engaging customers, understanding the context from the whole conversation, not just the information that's been shared then and there by the end user, prompting for further clarification, so it provides the correct answer based on their circumstances, and really guiding visitors, meaning that it can automate up to 80% of inbound queries. With the ability to combine tailored workflows alongside the automatic crawling of dynamic and static content, such as web pages, knowledge base articles, SharePoint, OneDrive content, or files, this really offers the best solution, leveraging both the tailored and generated content to provide the most up-to-date information. If your website's updated and it's crawling your website, it's going to present that information. So you don't need to be as worried about whether your information is out of date, because if your website is a source of truth, it's always going to pull from there. The AI Copilot, on the other hand, is more of your internal AI assistant. If you previously had Agent Assist, you may notice some similarities. This is really an upgrade on that. The beauty of it is that you can design the AI Copilot for each channel and leverage the relevant information that you give it access to. As an internal AI assistant, it really helps agents to handle multiple conversations efficiently by eliminating the manual searches and system switching while providing channel and campaign-specific solutions and suggestions. This means that it can pull from, say, your canned messages, from your website content, from many different knowledge sources that you give it access to, and actually generate answers within the Comm100 agent console, instead of the agents manually searching for keywords or having to look into another system to find a knowledge base article. In addition to that, it also provides smart wrap-ups. So the system itself can detect what the chat or the ticket was about and provide a suggestion. It can also help to generate email responses, summarize tickets, whether that's for an internal note or for when a ticket is reviewed by a colleague in future, and text enhancements to change the tone of the text, address punctuation and grammar, shorten or elongate communications as well. Really useful. And the final one that we'll talk about here are AI Insights. The Comm100 AI Insights offer managers data-driven intelligence, including customer sentiment, resolution status, and key business insights to help optimize operational efficiency. Spotlights can be used to track metrics of interest such as opportunities or churn risks, while the sentiment analysis helps to evaluate visitor responses in the chat and subsequent action that may need to be taken. Finally, the chat resolution status automatically determines at the end of the chat whether it is pending internal, so there's agent follow-up required, pending external, so we're waiting for further input from the end user, if it's resolved and no further action needs to be taken, or perhaps it's undefined, maybe it was a test interaction. AI Agent and AI Copilot are great, but we didn't stop there. When training lags, quality slips, or content falls behind, your support suffers, and that affects your bottom line as well as your customer experience. That's why we built 3 new AI tools to remove the time sinks holding your teams back. AI Knowledge scans your knowledge base for gaps, flags typos and style issues, and drafts revisions or new articles from real conversations. It's a huge help for documentation teams and provides you with peace of mind knowing that your content is up to date. The AI Quality Assurance was a product that was requested by many of our customers, particularly for those that are larger and have many staff members or high volumes. Many of them were working with manual processes or had a lot of inconsistencies. This meant that they struggled to accurately monitor and evaluate agent performance. With AI QA, you can define your guidelines and have our system auto-score all interactions, surface coaching insights, and remove bias to improve service quality at scale. AI training. Another challenge that many companies we work with suffer from is staff turnover or the training of new team members as they grow, especially if resources are limited internally. You can leverage our AI training to create interactive chat simulations and quizzes. It instantly grades the answers and gives feedback so new agents can ramp up faster and more confidently. This is a great complement to onboarding processes, and it's easy and quick to set up with no manual content creation or evaluation required, so a huge help to internal managers or trainers. In 2025, we made many other improvements to other products, from queue management enhancements and the addition of integrations such as the ServiceNow knowledge base, Optimove, and Microsoft 365 integration for booking, to things like the live chat improvements with the multi-language campaign feature, which means you no longer need to create and maintain different campaigns for different languages. But now you can just create one live chat experience and choose if you want to offer it in other languages from the very beginning to the end of the experience. Of course, don't forget that you have the auto-translation tool, which can cater to all major world languages. So if an individual comes along with a language that you don't have an experience offered in, we can still recognize that and switch to their language of choice and respond appropriately. Of course, with an internal translation in your preferred language. For ticketing, not only did we add or have Telegram as a direct channel for messaging, but we also added it to our outreach product alongside email, SMS, and WhatsApp, so that you can use our one-to-many messaging tool. This is great for widespread communications like promotions, events, platform notifications, or even website updates. In addition, we added scheduled and bulk reply options, which are fantastic for getting back to a large number of customers that may have contacted you about the same thing. Another improvement was a customer satisfaction survey, which can be sent once a ticket has been closed to capture that feedback about the experience that they had with your team. And finally, we also had anytime chat improvements. For those of you not familiar with anytime chat, this is an asynchronous ticket experience, kind of like a combination of, or something in between a live chat and an email experience. The benefit being there isn't an official end of the ticket, so an individual can go away and come back at a later time, see the response and continue communicating. It doesn't time out or disappear like a live chat would, but it also has the ability to see the history of previous communications in one spot. This is an increasingly popular channel with many of our clients, so feel free to reach out if you're curious to give it a go. Now that we've covered some 2025 highlights, let's jump into Q1 2026. Almost all of our changes are made based on customer feedback, so thank you to everyone that has shared those with us. You're really helping us to continue improving the Comm100 platform for all. Let's have a look at some ticketing enhancements. We've made improvements to both the agent console experience as well as some of the integrations. Within ticketing, we have what we call views, where managers and agents can control how they organize their tickets, similar to a folder experience. One small update we've made is to add a new filter for tickets with no tags. This was requested by organizations who use tags to classify and report on different ticket types. Maybe something like an account issue, or a complaint, or an upsell, or inquiry, for example. With this new filter, you can make sure that tags are not missed on any of your tickets and follow up on that rather than them getting lost in the mix. Another improvement we made, again based on a client request, was to add a new email channel integration option with the use of IMAP, or Internet Message Access Protocol. Unlike the older POP3 protocol, which typically downloads emails to a single device and deletes them from the server, IMAP offers several modern advantages. Multi-device syncing means that although the email stays on the server, you can access the same inbox, sent items, etc. from your phone, laptop, and tablet simultaneously. Real-time updates mean that if you take an action on one device, such as reading an email and deleting it, it's immediately reflected across the other connected devices. Selective downloading. IMAP typically only downloads the header information, like the sender and subject first, only downloading the full message body and attachments when you actually click on to open them. This saves bandwidth and local storage space. And finally, the server-side storage. Your entire mail archive is stored on the server, providing a built-in backup if your local device is lost or damaged. Alongside the IMAP, as you can see in the image here, we provide connections with Office 365, Outlook, Gmail, Microsoft Exchange, POP3, and shared mailboxes as well. So we've got options for everyone. Moving on to further ticket enhancements. Ticket aging was another request that we received. While some organizations prefer to leverage our SLAs or service level agreement features with specific target times, other organizations prefer to display the number of days that a ticket has existed for, as this aligns better with their reporting requirements. The great news is that both are available, and you can individually decide what option you prefer to see in your agent console. Another change we made, as you can see in the GIF here, is around the appearance of ticketing in the agent console. With this, we have made it more flexible to address the different agent needs. For example, you can now drag and drop ticketing tabs to reorder them. Say if you want the info next to the canned messages and then the contact tab. This allows agents to change them based on their requirements, and they can get to the information they need with fewer clicks. Alongside that, we can also drag tabs out to display two of them side by side. In this case, it means that I can see more of the information at the same time and respond appropriately to the end user. For example, seeing the contact info alongside the AI Copilot where I've asked a specific question which their contact info is relevant to. Another great improvement we've made is around the ticketing reporting drill down. In the ticketing reporting, you can now click any numeric metric, for example, tickets created, and then see a list of all those tickets with your chosen filters automatically applied. So, for example, the date range or the specific department that those tickets have been handled by. This saves a lot of additional clicks that were previously needed to find out this information. A real time saver. It also makes it much easier to compare different tickets within the filters that you're looking at. So again, a really useful tool. Moving on, the PCI-secure form attachment was another feature that has been added. Customers of ours from certain industries often need to collect sensitive files during secure sessions, such as credit card images, IDs, maybe medical or financial records, signed contracts, etc. But previously we lacked a native compliant upload option in the secure forms, which led to workarounds or insecure email, fragmented workflows, or even lost opportunities. To address that, and again as a client request, we've added the new attachment field type, which can be added to the secure form. This allows information to temporarily be saved for internal processes to be completed, and then it will later be hidden permanently in the history. Admins have the ability to add multiple fields, for example, credit card front, ID document, etc., with custom name. They can control the visibility, whether it's required or not. And in terms of the file extensions, you can control which file types you're willing to collect and which ones that you don't want to receive. And for each file upload, there's a limit of 10 megabytes and 20 megabytes total per secure form submission. Remembering that, of course, you can always create multiple secure forms and send those in the same interaction should you need. Next up, we have our AI quality assurance reporting. Many of our clients have already enjoyed using the AI QA feature, which came out in 2025, but they vocalized a need for further structured QA reporting to help with performance monitoring and coaching insights to improve agent quality and operational outcomes. As such, our AI QA now includes a comprehensive reporting suite that enables managers to evaluate agent and department performance much more easily and efficiently than before by analysing review results, trends, and performances on various scales. In the reporting, we've added structured filters, visual dashboards, and raw data exports for deeper analysis. We've also implemented role-based permissions to control access to the AI QA reporting. So perhaps you only need one member of staff to have access to that, or you have a dedicated individual who deals with that and doesn't need access to the rest of the platform. You can set that up for them. This results in an improved review workflow and navigation for faster and clearer QA evaluations. And the enhanced guideline management and usability simplifies the QA framework setup, while the learning page enables users of AI QA to better understand and adopt the product. Overall, this all results in a more informative, effective, and efficient QA process. Moving on to our category support across KB integrations. For some clients that leverage our various AI products, they often want to connect to various knowledge bases, whether that be the Comm100 knowledge base, ServiceNow, or Confluence Cloud. In some scenarios, they may only want to share certain content rather than the full KB, or the knowledge sources may be maintained by different departments. This makes the categories essential and the ability to break down into smaller pieces of content so that they can organize their knowledge sources effectively and easily. With the category support across KB integrations, not only does it benefit the organization and the visibility of content, but you can also determine which AI products have access to which knowledge sources. For example, a KB article containing internal-facing content may be a great resource for an AI copilot, which assists the agent in a chat, but not as a knowledge resource that you want to be used in an external-facing AI agent. With this feature, the product is now capable of handling those different scenarios, which is great. So now that we've covered some key Q1 2026 updates, I'm sure you're curious about what's coming up next. In Q2, we're looking forward to releasing many new features. Here we're sharing just a small sneak peek. Again, don't forget to contact your account manager if you're curious to find out more about some of these, and you can continue the discussion there and find out more details, or even a demo if you're interested. The live chat monitoring has been a popular request from various customers of ours, particularly for those on a larger scale or who have larger teams or higher volume. The live chat monitoring will enable managers to keep an eye on high-value interactions and key scenarios where they may need to step in or quickly bring more staff online to address the spike in volume. The live chat real-time reporting and history enhancements will enable us to display the number of agents in different statuses, which provides the managers with real-time visibility into what their team members are doing in that moment. For example, whether they're online, in a meeting, attending training, having a lunch break, etc. A department tab will also be added, and this will help to track the performance of department chats in a similar way. Our third point there looks at the support of MCP. With the addition of MCP support, we will be able to provide a single universal standard to allow AI to access necessary content and take actions, rather than the previous message, which was unique for each integration and fragmented and time-consuming. With this new improvement, it will allow you to securely connect to external data sources, tools, and software systems. It enables agentic AI and allows the AI to read files, query databases, and use tools without needing custom integrations for each new application, saving lots of developer time and resources. The AI product improvement through human feedback loops will enable you to continuously and efficiently improve your AI tools and end-user experience based on staff contributions and feedback. This is just a taster, so make sure to check your in-app notifications and our newsletters for updates, and join the Q2 product recap webinar to see further details. We hope you found today's webinar useful and have learned something new that you can apply to your Comm100 usage and share with the rest of your teams. If you've seen something you're interested in, perhaps that you want to try out, or you just have further questions, please do reach out. We'd love to hear from you. You can contact your dedicated account manager, email support@comm100.com, or chat with us via the Comm100 live chat. You can find that on our website or through your Comm100 control panel using the question icon and clicking on Contact Support. We'd love to chat further with you. Many thanks for joining. We look forward to seeing you on our next webinar.